Anywho, yeah, we get some of that Christmas magic. Yeah, because on Christmas Eve, when they're decorating the tree and the family's together and all, it's a very nice evening.
Yeah.
Even though Katie, mom, is a bit uneasy.
Yeah, because
she hasn't told anyone yet that she's pregnant with her third child. And she just found out that her sister's also pregnant.
Yeah. So
she feels like she's just going to be like, I don't know, in the way or like copying or something, you know, always in their sister's shadow a little bit. Yeah. Because, you know, Auntie Sissy is very, very positive in the same way that Johnny was or is by then still is. Yeah. But more of a, she's done better for herself somehow. Yeah. Mainly, it seems, by marrying.
Yes, I don't think she's like rich or anything, but she obviously dresses nice.
A little bit better.
She does better.
Yeah, she's not rich. No, but she's done better.
Yeah,
and which through marriage, which isn't the best way. And even though the last husband just kind of disappeared, he didn't die or anything. He just vanished for a while. And according to law, if you haven't seen him for 7 years, you're technically divorced.
Yeah, and they have to pronounce him dead at some point.
Yeah.
If you've been gone for too long, you do that. I don't know how long it is, but
I mean,
that's the reality.
Turns out he wasn't gone. He just moved to Manhattan.
Became a fireman. Yeah, I don't know.
Somehow that worked out though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's the only real part where it's like, oh yeah, there's some Christmas magic here.
It also,
and I mean, we have the mother being a bit of a Scrooge or a Grinch throughout the movie, which yes, that is telltale for a Christmas movie. You need to have someone who's a non-believer.
Very similar to, let's see if you can do this, even though we're recording it kind of weird. Last week's Patreon episode.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Which we haven't recorded
yet. Which I did think about when I watched it. I was like, yeah, that's
kind of similar.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a similarity here. We have this upbeat dad, and we have this skeptic mom, grinchy mother, and 2 children.
Yeah.
Right? That one, though, has much more magic.
There's literal magic, yeah.
Yeah.
And
way more Christmas spirit in general.
Yeah, because it takes place during Christmas. All the movies.
Santa's in it.
Yeah. But that one,
get to go to
that one is a lot darker, though. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Sure.
That movie is that's like... Because it's all about finding Christmas spirit, of course. It's always the one character who doesn't have Christmas spirit has to find it, of course. But here it feels like they severely punish her for not having Christmas spirit. But more about that if you watch us on Patreon. I was about to say that.
More about that if you watch the Patreon episode. Yeah. In this one, it's not as I mean, technically, it's just as evil, I guess. Because I mean, the husband dies either way.
Yeah, I suppose. But he isn't gunned down during a bank robbery, spoilers.
No. No, he dies from his own
volition.
Vices, I guess. Yeah. Even though it's unintentional.
Yeah.
And the grinchiness isn't as grinchy because she doesn't speak about Christmas in a bad way. She just has a very, like you called it, pragmatic way of looking at life.
Cynical.
Almost. Yeah.
Especially around that time.
Yeah, but that's because, you're supposed to be happy and all the children are excited for some stupid reason. She just cannot feel the joy.
No. Which is understandable.
So I understand why she's being a bit grumpy.
There's a lot of like pivotal moments happen during the Christmas sequence.
Sure, yes.
So I think that's why some people would put this on a Christmas movie list. Why I found it on a Christmas movie list.
But I would not count this as a Christmas movie.
No, that was what I want to get to. I wouldn't either. Even though that is like probably the longest like extended sequence that actually takes place during one day, so to speak. Is that?
Yes.
But yeah, it's only like 10% of the movie. The rest is summer or autumn or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So I know, even though this is our Christmas month, our Christmas special episodes, I wouldn't consider this a Christmas movie.
No. So far, we haven't hit home with the classic Christmas movies, in my opinion.
No. Like I said, I argue that It Happened on Fifth Avenue is a Christmas movie. Because that takes place during November. And I mean,
sure.
you know what? That's also a thing we kind of retrospectively talk about when we talk about It Happened on Fifth Avenue. Because Something made a sound. I don't know. Whatever.
Your chair, maybe?
Maybe a chair, yeah. We here in Sweden, we celebrate Christmas during December. Christmas and New Year's is kind of our holiday season.
Yes.
However, in America, the holiday season kind of starts mid-November. And I mean...
with Thanksgiving and all that.
Exactly, because they have Thanksgiving. We have Tacksägelsdagen, which is literally the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not celebrated the same way.
No, we just okay, it's that day. Okay, we don't celebrate...
I think if you're religious, you go to church.
Yes. But we don't have a big dinner.
We aren't, so...
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to, we drag out Christmas for a month. Some people kind of drag out Thanksgiving for a month.
Especially these days.
Yeah. That you kind of, that's why you decorate with the pumpkins. You kind of start to celebrate fall, which is Thanksgiving season.
You start off with Halloween, and then as soon as November 1st is, you can kind of incorporate Christmas decor, which makes it more Thanksgiving themed, because you still have that fall theme, but,
so
family style.
Technically, they have a holiday at the end of October as well. So, if you will, holiday season in America is November and December.
Yes. No, I agree.
And I think that might be why it happened on Fifth Avenue. It starts on November 3rd. Beginning of November.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. So they say...
I know we didn't talk about it then.
No, because
that makes sense.
I hadn't thought about it like that then. It wasn't until a couple of days ago I saw a video from a YouTuber called Lost in the Pond. Great YouTuber. If you like geography and I guess some anthropology. It's about a British guy who moved to America. So he...
experiences American culture.
Yeah. But he's lived in America for 20 years. But still. Still. And he talked about how Thanksgiving isn't really a thing outside of America.
No, because they've attached the whole Pilgrim and Native American thing to it. Yeah. Because Thanksgiving is a Christian holiday at first, but somehow it's... I don't know if it happened around then, actually, or if they've just like with Christmas, they just merged holidays, put them in somewhere in the middle. But they've put the whole Pilgrims arriving in America.
The dinner that happened, if it actually happened, was around November, what I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way. So, yeah.
You know what I mean by merging holidays, right? Like Christmas isn't... The birth of Jesus wasn't actually in December. He's a summer child.
Is that true, though?
I'm not sure.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I know some people say that, but I've never read... Maybe he did, but I've never read any proof of that. When...
I don't think it says in the Bible what month it is, because they didn't have months back then.
When was Jesus born?
I know we have in our calendars...
This is though from Christianity.com, so we'll see what they say.
Yeah.
When was Jesus actually born? Christ's birth is blah, 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 December. Okay. Christ's birth is traditionally celebrated in the West on December 25th. 24th, whatever. I guess he was born early December 25th.
Yeah.
But here in Sweden, we always say 24th, and we always celebrate on 24th, so I don't know.
It's because we celebrate on Christmas Eve, they celebrate on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but here it says he was born on December 25th. Whatever. But many Orthodox Christians celebrate Christmas on January 7th. However, neither date is likely correct in light of several clues uncovered by historians and information in the Bible itself. Okay. Can you just tell us?
I mean, I don't know if they get snow in Jerusalem, but like...
No. It's the Middle East. I don't think they have a lot of snow there.
Yeah.
The Bible gives us a specific date of Jesus' birth. However, the date can be estimated based on when Hebrew shepherds historically tended their flocks in open fields, and according to the biblical account of Mary and Elizabeth's pregnancies. Who's Elizabeth? I don't know.
Yeah.
The Bible says in Luke 2... Chapter 2, verse 8 and 9, or this, how you say it? Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night, and behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. According to Bible commentator Adam Clark, it was traditional for the Jews to send their sheep to pasture from the spring until early October, as the cold winter months began. The flocks who returned from their fields for protection and warmth. Since the shepherds were still tending their flocks in the fields around Bethlehem, it can be deduced that the angels announced the news of Jesus' birth no later than October. Okay.
Yeah.
To determine the...
And I mean, we have, in our calendars, we have the Immaculate Conception in December.
Oh.
So, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. He's a September child in that, by that calculation.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's kind of good you said that, because here it says, because they have some more Bible text and stuff. Based on the Bible text and knowledge of the priestly courses, we can estimate that Jesus was born around the time of Tishri, which falls in mid to late September. Yeah. This approximation is reached by starting at the conception of John the Baptist, which occurred in Sivan, June. Then we count forward 6 months to arrive at Gabriel's announcement of the conception of Jesus, which happened in Kislev, December. Yeah. Finally, we count forward 9 months, which is the average time it takes for human gestation, to reach Tishri, September, when Jesus was born. Okay. Yeah.